Hi and welcome! Today we're taking a look at one of the most legible watches I have ever reviewed, the Bell Aircraft Collaboration AVI-8 or AVI-8. Inspired by the X-1 Glamorous Glennis that Chuck Yeager flew when he broke the sound barrier, this model comes in 4 colorways, each limited to 300 pieces, and with what has to be one of the coolest packaging bundles I've seen. Not only do you get the extra rubber-lined leather strap and the strap changing tool, but also a model of the X1 that you can place on a stand that also doubles as a watch stand. Quite cool and original, and I must say it adds to the feeling of this being a special edition watch. Unlike most brands that usually just change the color of the box, you get with a special or limited edition watch model. The watch itself is inspired by instruments in a plane cockpit and has a Bell & Ross vibe to it, but thanks to the multifaceted case that comes with a mix of finishes, still retains an original look. The case itself is spectacular. Even though it is only 41.5mm in width and relatively short at 50.5 lug to lug, the watch wears like a 45mm watch. It doesn't overhang my 6.5-inch wrist, but has a huge wrist presence due to an incredibly large dial. This dial and the luckily properly sized hands for the dial make it one of the most legible watches I have reviewed so far. It's hard to show on video just how long and large both the hour and minute hands are, but let's just say that the counterbalance of the minute hand matches hour hands on some watches I've reviewed in size. This oversized combo gives the watch a true instrument feel. The crystal is sapphire as you would expect at this price point, and the watch comes with both an H-link bracelet that has solid end links with quick release spring bars, solid links, and a machined clasp. The tolerances of where the end links meet the case are quite frankly incredible, and the best I've seen on any AVI-8 or Spinnaker watch so far. It beats Seiko's costing way over $1,000, which is quite impressive. If bracelets are not your thing, they do include a blue leather strap that has a rubber underlining. Even though it matches the design of the case, I wear it only shortly as I find it too stiff for my liking. It is one of those straps that you really have to wear in for it to become comfortable, something I didn't have the patience in doing. The crown has a DLC-coated grip that makes it easy to operate, and the fact that it is not a screw-in type might bother some, but personally, being a pilot's watch, I don't mind it. The watch is powered by a Seiko NH35 automatic movement that comes with both hacking and hand winding, and has been modified with a custom rotor that's a tribute to the X1 plane. Now, despite all the praise I've given this thing so far, one thing bugs me to the point of me not keeping it, and that is the lume. The hands are more than okay, but given their size, they would have been okay even if they put the weakest lume on the planet. But sadly, they wanted to give this a colorful dial, so the lume used on the markers is visibly weaker and fades away pretty quickly. That is a shame, as it makes it less legible, and when you consider how legible it is during the day, it makes me even more perplexed as to why they decided to put such a weak lume on the markers. If you can live with that, however, this thing is one of the most interesting AVI-8 watches I've seen in a while, and given the special packaging, stand, and model of the X1, the price seems okay as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.